I'm back. It's been about 3 days, I think. Anyway, been kind of busy. I had some good news, some bad news, some whatever. I had my wife, Jam, always made little videos for TikTok, and I had never seen her channel, her page, because she never told me how to find it. So anyway, while I was on TikTok just looking at a friend's post, I was flipping through a few videos, and my wife's video popped up, so I was like, okay. So then I had the her page name, so I went to it, and she had tons of videos posted, and I started looking at them, and I went to leave some comments on some, and I noticed some people were very consistent on her page, and they hit every video, liked it, and made comments, and she commented back, and after a while I found where she had commented telling one guy to meet her at the deli, and that set me off. Needless to say, I'm single now. Well, I was single, and I found a new replacement for her that's a lot better. I mean, it's beautiful, more beautiful, and because my wife is very beautiful, but anyway, I'm not gonna put with bullshit just because of beauty. But my new one is very beautiful and very smart. Jam, unlike my new one, my new probable wife her name is Kath. Anyway, Kath is so much smarter than Jam. Jam wasn't very intelligent, and her parents didn't teach her shit. So she was very unintelligent and also very uneducated about how the world works. And so I spent so much time explaining over and over and over, and just so aggravating dealing with her. I considered breaking up with her a long time ago because of how not very smart she was, because it was very irritating. But anyway, let's see if I can clear this up. I see it looks fuzzy. I'm gonna see if this camera needs cleaning. Well, still fuzzy. Maybe my eyes are fuzzy. You know, before my near-death experience, I had cataracts in both eyes, and I already had the surgery to replace a lens in my right eye, and I was scheduled for a lens replacement in my left eye. When I died and came back, I didn't need the surgery. I can see really well now. Not as good as I could when I was a kid, but I had like better than pilot's vision. I mean, 2020 is normal. 2015 is like the best you see in major sports. Mine was, last time I had it checked, when it was good, it was 2013. So I could see stuff that you couldn't even, most people couldn't think about seeing. I had such good eyesight. You know, I remember how good it was, but I miss it. Anyway, now mine is a good 2020. I mean, I still like up close like that. I mean, my eyes focus in is clear, but not as clear as it used to be. But I mean, before my arm wasn't long enough to hold a book out far enough to be able to read it because it was fuzzy. Until I got it about 4 foot from my face, I couldn't read it. Anyway, Now I sit here and read this phone and do all kinds of stuff because my vision's back to what I guess normal, not back to factory settings, but it's normal, which is a blessing. I couldn't see road signs, and now I can see the next set of road signs, a mile down the road and be able to tell what they say, not just guess at what it is when it comes up, because I can only see a blurry shape, not a sign that I could read. It had gotten pretty bad. But when I had that surgery on my right eye, it cleared up some. I mean, yeah, that's one eye cloudy, so it was not good as it needed to be, but I could drive without being such a danger to me and to everybody else. But now I've got good eyesight. Well, anyway, I tried fasting I managed to get through 4 days of fasting recently. I did it because your body doesn't heal some things in the way that it could until you've been fasting. And around day 2 to 3, your liver starts repairing itself, and that's what I needed. So at about day 2.5, day 3, maybe, my liver started feeling better because it's been hurting for over a year, but it's been hurting real bad lately. So I knew fasting could help. Anyway, it did some repairs and it stopped hurting so bad. There's still some pain there, but it's back to a tolerable level. I mean, I can deal with this. I just would like to know what it is. Well, I don't really care, but it'd just be nice to know what's going to kill me so I can tell people this is what's going to happen. And it's not that I don't worry about dying. I can't wait. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. But I just would like to be able to let people know it's coming so they're not so surprised by my death. I'm still suffering from the overactive saliva glands from the radiation that should have dried them up, but it turned the spigot on wide open. It didn't dry shit. It made it nearly where I can't talk without drooling. I don't want to be one of those old folks that sits there and just drools on himself. Because I'm not that person, but the ignorant doctor that disfigured me decided that he would make damages and then send me for treatment that just made some serious problems, like my teeth hurt so bad, and they've all broken off at the gum level except for about 5. And that 5 are not any good. They're breaking in pieces. Like the other day, I stopped by a bakery, and me and Sanu stopped by a bakery and got some cakes, and I got some cream cheese pie. And while I was sitting there eating, I had 3 big pieces of tooth break off from somewhere, and I had to take them out. But I showed her later on a napkin. It was like 3 big pieces, about half the size of a front tooth, broke off from somewhere. I don't even know where, because all my teeth have already got so many pieces broke out. It's hard to guess where the new pieces come from, because it's every tooth has broke. I just reached back there. I had one tooth that was giving me a hard time. And later that day, I reached back there and touched it, and it broke off completely. It's a little below the gum line, which is the best thing for it. Because once it does that, it stops letting so much air be exposed to the nerves so it doesn't hurt as much. So I just need them all to go away. I need to find a dentist who will be reasonable about pulling my teeth. Not that jerk that I went to the other day that wanted $100 to pull one tooth, and counting all the roots and the broke off pieces, I've got about 25, 26 teeth that need to be pulled and the roots need to be pulled out. And I'm not paying $100 a piece for that shit in a third world country. It should cost, I've been told it should be about $250 for the whole deal. And that guy wanted to charge me half that for one tooth. He just saw a foreigner and saw dollar signs. That's an issue when you're overseas is a lot of people see you as a ATM. Like my caregiver. And like Jam just saw me as a money machine. And that Indian guy that I had as a boyfriend for a very short time, he saw me as a money machine. I mean, I never spoke to him, not one time in the couple months that we knew each other. And he didn't ask me for money, ridiculous amounts of money. And I finally told him that I'm not an ATM to go fuck himself and blocked him. And we don't speak anymore. As a matter of fact, I saw him walk down the street yesterday and I flipped him off. We've got nothing to talk about because all he wants to talk about is me giving him money and me receiving nothing in return. He doesn't even know how to act like a boyfriend, although he's definitely gay. I mean, you do what he did with me, you're gay. Just saying. What else? I've had to go on. I met Kath. She says that we talked a little bit a year or two ago, but I don't remember. And she texted me probably a couple weeks ago, and I told her I wasn't really looking for another girlfriend at the time because I was at my limit for being able to provide enough money for each of them to live. And I didn't need to add one to the numbers, but since then I broke up with 3, I think. So I'm at a reasonable number now. So I contacted her and asked her if she was still interested because I definitely was, if she was. I mean, I didn't have no reason other than financial reasons, which is kind of important to me because I'm halfway around the world and have no safety net. If I screw myself on money, I'm just screwed and no way of getting any help. So I try to be careful, but I'm usually broke. But I'm happy because I'm broke because I give money away to help people, and that makes me happy. So that's that. That's my way of thinking. Is I do without a lot to make sure people have food and a place to sleep, a room, somewhere to live, and food to eat every day. And if I can provide that for as many people as possible, makes me happy. Makes me happy knowing I'm not gonna cry today. We'll see. Just my one medicine, the only medicine I take it now. good hash. Well, that's what I call it. You know, marijuana is a medicine. It's not a drug. And this country, everybody has it. Everybody smokes it. Some more than others. Anyway, it comes in two forms. It's in leaf and buds, a mixture of mostly leaves, and you usually get whole limbs, have all the leaves and buds. Like the buds here are not buds like I'm used to, but it's basically not too good a weed. So that's the reason they take the good weed that they manage to come across, because they don't know how to grow it. I've figured out they don't know what they're doing. I could teach them so much about how to grow, but I'm not. I'm just gonna go on about my business in Europe pretty soon. I'll have to find a way to take my lesson in Europe. You know, who knows? I'll figure it out when I get there. But here is there's the smokable marijuana, and the where they take the good stuff, the good plants that they manage to come across, and turn them into hash. And I'll buy the hash. It's a little bit more, but it's still dirt cheap compared to America. And it's pretty good. I mean, the weed I grew in America was stronger than the hash here, but that's because we have everything we need to grow good medicine. A lot better than when I get here, but I deal with it. It kind of works. And sometimes, like this time, I got some that it really works. This is the black sticky tar, and it's really good. It's got a lot of resin, and the THC is pretty good. It's like old school weed, got that type of high. Anyway, it kind of helps with my pain, my teeth and my liver. Doesn't do shit for my walking, but it helps me with the pain. Well, it does something for my walking, makes it so I can't. I get those little torch lighters here for 70 cents a piece. Or no, 7 times, 60 cents a piece. You can't beat that. Not burning too good. It's about burnout, but I've been smoking this bowl for 2 days, so it's pretty good. Anyway, my friend gives me a little every now and then to get me by. That's how I get it. He gives me a little bit, so I have something to help me pass the time and deal with what I deal with. But I wish I knew how to get, a decent amount so I could know that I won't run out, but it's okay. I deal with it. If I run out, I run out. I wait until I get more. He eventually gives me a little more. Over in that last hotel hostel, there was like 2 or 3 people that would just come by and hand me something rolled up in a little piece of gauze. It would be a little bit of hash. And that's how I kept myself doing what I needed to do to feel better. They would come by and hand me some. Very good people, very good friends. Not like Americans, actual friends that care about what you're dealing with, care about your health. I mean, people here are the way people should be about a lot of things. When they say that they care about you, they really care. Nope, not gonna do it. First few times you put the lighter to it, it doesn't light. It's too sticky and full of wet resin, so once it kind of burns a little bit that often, it, I guess, becomes drier. It'll eventually light, but the first few times, it just rocks your world and doesn't light. So this stuff lasts a long time. Oh, we got a little spark. Anyway, when I leave for Europe in a month and a half, I'll only be able to take my pipe, nothing to go in it. So I've already got rid of the weed I had that somebody gave me. It was pretty good. Okay, it was okay anyway. It was fine. She was giving me shit weed. But if you smoked a bunch of it, it would make you have a headache. That's about the most you got of it, but it helped me relax a little bit. But once I stopped getting bullshit from him and found people that had real shit, I've been getting right. A lot better than what he would do. He would get me the damn cheapest weed he could find and charge me premium prices. That's what kind of scammer he is. Don't ever stay at the Maple Inn Hotel on 22nd Street. Those rides will try to get money from you every time you look at him. And that fat motherfucker, make sure you're looking at him as much as possible, because he tries to get every, not peso, rupee out of you. I convert, I convert different currencies in my head all the time, so I'm still trying to say peso, yen, rupee, dollar. I mean, I forget which one, forget where I'm at and which one we use sometimes, but it's just kind of funny. Anyway, I've been on here almost 30 minutes, so I'm gonna end this so it's not too long, so maybe somebody will watch it and get something out of it. I'll try to talk about my near-death experience next time, because I've got to have some people want to hear it, so I will try to remember to do that. Okay. Anyway, y'all love everybody because God wants you to, and I love y'all. Bye. Y'all be good.